And now we find the Easter Bunny in the backyard.
Yes, me and the Easter Bunny celebrating Easter early this year, right? It's Palm Sunday, so we're looking forward to Easter being next week. Next Sunday, 1 week from today, but I won't be here next Sunday. I'll be on that eclipse cruise, so I'm not going to be able to have time to be able to spend it with you at WNEP, so I hope you all have a happy Easter if you're all celebrating. Let's take a look at some of those photos that we got in from our viewers. This one's from Jeanette in Starrucka in Wayne County. And, you know, we got freezing rain yesterday in that very, very northern section of Wayne County. And some of those trees didn't shed that ice this morning. Beautiful photo of those glistening trees. And this is another one from Frank in Gouldsboro, also in Wayne County, with those trees encased in ice with the branches glistening in white. Beautiful photos. And this is from my cousin Patrick Jr. He went snowboarding today in Vermont, and he said there was a fresh foot of powder on those slopes. So he had a really nice day out there skiing, and instead of ice being on those trees, there's some snow on the trees. Thanks for sending that to me, Patrick. Love you. Here's a current view of Pottsville. Clear skies tonight. We get views of all kinds of things. I know one of our viewers, Dan from Wyoming County, he sent me an email and said, hey, I got to see the Starlink flyover tonight. That happened around 8:08 p.m. Hopefully you got to see it too. And this is a current view from our rooftop camera. We can see a planet there off in the distance just above the airport. 32 is the current temperature, so we're sitting directly at the freezing mark. It feels like 27 degrees with the added winds at 5 miles per hour, but I'm not really feeling any winds here in the backyard. It really does feel not that bad, not even needing a jacket tonight. Temperatures are now in the 20s and 30s across the region. 34 for Danville, 35 for Lewisburg. And although it doesn't feel all that cold, this is below average for this time of year. Normally we get down to about 31 overnight. We're going to get down to 26 tonight overnight. 25 in Ridgebury currently. Temperatures are anywhere from about 1 to 5 degrees, maybe 6 degrees warmer than they were 24 hours ago. We got up to temperatures in the mid 40s for a lot of us. This is also below average. Normally we hit a high of 51 by this time of year, but we topped out at 44 for Avoca, 39 for Mount Pocono, and 49 for Allentown. Earlier today, before sunrise, we had really high wind gusts in Mount Pocono, and then those winds subsided, and it felt really nice out there today. Still clear skies across the region, even all the way up into the New England states, except for Cape Cod. They're seeing some clouds still residual from that storm that passed through yesterday. Taking a look at future clouds and radar, we'll continue to have clear skies, and then we're going to have the ability to continue to see not just the worm moon, but a lunar eclipse. These are some of the photos that are already coming in about that worm moon. This is from Bonnie in Freeburg. Thanks for sending in this beautiful photo framed by the branches, still devoid of leaves at this time of the year. It appears 100% full at 3 a.m. on Monday, and it's called the worm moon because that's when the earth reawakens. You start to see the worms wriggling around in the soil once again as the spring continues to usher in. It's also known as the sap moon because this is the time of year that you start tapping maple trees for their sap. And moonrise tonight was at 6:55 p.m. Wanted to give you more details on that lunar eclipse. We're not going to see a full lunar eclipse. You might have heard of a blood moon. That's when the face of the moon turns red. Well, that's only if you get within the Earth's umbra or inner shadow. We're not going to get in the inner shadow this year. The moon and the earth are not in perfect alignment, so we're going to get a penumbral eclipse. It'll cause some darkening on the surface of the moon around 3 o'clock in the morning, and then that penumbra will leave the surface of the moon around 5 o'clock. So if you happen to be up a little bit later on tonight, we're talking around 4 hours from now, you'll notice a dimming on that surface of the worm moon. Looking ahead past the worm moon, Monday morning looks dry and clear, continuing with clear skies throughout the entire day. On Monday, it'll be warmer than today by 10 degrees. Still no winds, so it'll be a beautiful spring day. Then we'll see clouds start to push in once again for Tuesday, maybe even some showers nipping the northern tier by Tuesday evening, and then we'll see rounds of on and off showers on Wednesday. The winds, though, they'll remain calm as we go through the day tomorrow, so it will be a gorgeous one. And we got temperatures that feel a lot more like spring as we go into the next 5 days. There's your 7-day forecast. Gorgeous sunshine for tomorrow. If you get a chance, please do get out and enjoy the sun and the less winds that we're going to have, as well as the warm temperatures. Tuesday still looks good, except for the evening. That's when we see those showers. They last through Wednesday, exit on Thursday. And then the weekend for Easter weekend looks all right, but we will have breezes and maybe a few showers on Easter itself, Chelsea.
That's okay. I'm seeing lots of sunshine on
Lots of sunshine and lots of 50s, too. Nothing like what the week we had before. I mean, that was in the 40s. We only topped out at 38 on Thursday. It was a very chilly day.
Yeah.
So we're not having any more of that.
Awesome. We're springing in.
Springing in.
Awesome.
I love
Thank
it.
you so much, Jeremy.
You too. Good night.